So unfortunately, nobody will tell you that before you start for IAS preparation that these are the things you should know, and you will end up wasting 5 to 10 years of your life for nothing. There will be absolutely zero result. Just remember this lion, okay? It does not have any choice whatsoever. It has to hunt down the deer. Otherwise, this lion will die after 2 to 3 days, or this lioness will die, or her cubs will die, and entire lion species will perish. Just remember this one rule: it is a jungle, man. Either hunt or be hunted. There is no other reality to this examination. 99.9% of you will not see the name in the list ever, ever, ever. And it's just like a jungle. It's just a civilized jungle. That's all. So, in this lesson, I'll be talking about must know things. I'm very serious about this. Please take it seriously. Nobody is going to tell you. Before starting your UPSC preparation, these are the things you should know. And about me, like, just these 3 hours, like, rate, review, and recommend this course by voting on this green button, and follow me on an academy on this link. So, just a question for you guys, like, I just wanted to conduct this poll: what is the ratio of luck and hard work, sorry for this, hard work in UPSC CSE? What do you think? It is 100 or 0, that is 100% luck, 0 hard work, or it is 0 100, that is 0% luck, 100% hard work, or 50 50, or whatever it is? Please comment below so that let's see what is your thinking about it. So first thing is time. You need to give at least 2 to 5 years to this examination, at least 2 years. Suppose you start today, that is October 2016, you started preparing for the examination like everybody else. The earliest you will join Labasna, that is LBSNA Masuri, is October 2018. Sorry for this. So it will take you at least 2 years to just go there. So few people will give even 7 to 12 attempts for this examination, but my personal suggestion is give at least 4 attempts before you hang your boots. At least 4 attempts, because the highest success ratio is on second and third attempt, and till fourth attempt the success ratio is very high. First attempt has very low success ratio. I've already talked about in 65th annual report. So please make sure that you are in the long run. ऐसे नहीं 6 महीने पढ़ाई की और भाग गए. Then you have to look in your mirror and you need to get that do whatever it takes attitude. Do whatever it takes attitude is the most important thing you'll ever learn from this lesson. You will have to compete with ruthless dogs. There are dogs like me who will stop at nothing to get the seat. We will stop at nothing. We are ruthless dogs. We are fighting for a very limited number of seats. The competition is very, very high. You all know it. I don't need to say it again and again. So there is no mercy from people like me. We will not have any mercy on you whatsoever. So on your part, you will need absolute ruthlessness. Absolute ruthlessness. Maar kaat machane wali. You have to be mercenary in that sense. You can't be like complacent on yourself or anyone else. Then, like, doctor. So for me, it was a backup. I was a doctor, so that was a backup for me. So do you have work experience? Are you a professional like doctor, lawyer, or a CA? Because 99%, 99.9% of you will never be selected ever. This is simple maths. There is nothing like rocket science in it. So it is good to have a backup plan, your family business or anything else. But if you don't have it, it's okay. But at least consider these things before you start your UPSC preparation. Now, like, you can see these are accountancy, like there are services which you don't even know about. So IAS is just 1 out of 20 plus services. 95% of the people who appear for UPSC, it is because they have seen some collector and his red beacon, and because society values collectors a lot. But there are services like IDAS, ICAS, IRPS, RPF, DANEPS, DANEX, IAAS, IPOS. You might not even have heard about their names. Indian Defence Account Service, Civil Account Service, Railway Personnel Service, Railway Protection Force, Audit and Account Service, Postal Service. What if you are stuck with them? Let's say in first attempt you got 535 rank and you got one of these services and you never got selected again. So are you ready to spend rest of your life in a service which you did not want? This is again most important question. Everybody of you, everyone should ask this question, but unfortunately people join coaching first and then they give 2-3 attempts, then they realize the IAS is not for them, and then they have wasted 2-3 years. Then obviously you need to get some money somewhere. If you don't get selected, you have to support your family. Not these kind of monies, but at least something. So you need to have some other exams, not only just civil services. So for me, like, I did not give any other exam because I wanted to be ruthlessly focused on civil services. But it is not true for most of you. Many of you, like many of the officers rather, who get selected in civil services, they give other examinations as well. Now there are basically 3 types of examination I can think of. One is your graduation field, that is PG for doctors, GATE for engineers, or it can be like CAT, GRE, GMAT, etc., which is something related to higher studies. Now there are state civil services which are like Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh. Every state has its own, right? Then there are central government examinations like SSC, CGL, Indian Engineering Services, Indian Economic Services, RBI Grade B, Combined Defence Services, CAPF, Combined Medical Services, Bank PO, SBI PO, IBPS PO, TERI PO. All these kind of examinations are there. I will encourage you to give at least 2 to 3 examination, but you have to decide and then you have to give time appropriately. It's up to you. But sir and ma'am, थोड़ा सा जग जाओ, please wake up, otherwise it will be very difficult for you to like you'll curse your life throughout the till the point you're alive. Now you will face a lot of loneliness, just like this guy which has been portrayed here as a symbol of loneliness. Because staying in Delhi metros, though it is one of the most crowded city of planet Earth, you will still feel very lonely. Many of you will leave your family and friends for the first time in the life. So just ask yourself, are you ready for that change? Have you ever done that? Are you ready for that change? Okay, just for that change. Sorry for the spelling mistake. There are a lot of problems which will come with this. Be mentally prepared. There will be a lot of distractions, especially in Rajendra Nagar. If you go there are a lot of well wishers. There are a lot of like different people who will like entice you, who will lure you, and they will take the best out of you. So staying in Delhi metros is a challenge. Accept it. Then these are the people who prepare for UPSC. You might be this different one, but you might be this one, this one, this one. All of them have exactly the same robotic mentality. So why are you appearing in UPSC CSE? Ask yourself this question. Know your reason. Is it to become an IAS officer or IPS officer or IFS officer, or is it because of peer pressure, family pressure, societal pressure? Ask yourself, is it because आपका दोस्त कोचिंग में जाता है, आपकी like crush कोचिंग में जाती है, that's why you started going to coaching? See, that is not the ideal scenario for you. Internal motivation has to be there. It is much 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 better than external motivation. Then finally, you have to read a lot of bad books. For example, you have to study boring subjects. Engineers and doctors constitute a large majority of IAS officers. You have to know that, but they have to endure like studying boring topics like art and culture, history, geography, polity, defense, international relation. Now, I personally like history, but many of my doctor friends from AIMS who are IAS officers, they hate history. So it varies from person to person. But anyway, you have to study boring subject. Most of the people who I know do not like art and culture, but it has to be studied because they ask in prelims also, mains also. So are you up for this? Are you up? ये तो नहीं बोलोगे बाद में कि यार बोरिंग सब्जेक्ट पढ़ने पड़ते हैं, कहाँ फंस गए? You will not say this, right? That you have to study boring subjects. Where am I stuck? So please go through syllabus, exam pattern, previous year question papers, and possible change in the exam pattern. Know all this. Then finally, you will have to face the monster. You will have to face what is called as the UPSC civil services. It won't be like college at all. So this is the last point. Just to give an anecdote, I'll not name the friend. In IIT Delhi, one of my friend, brilliant guy, he just used to study one day before the exam and he secured great marks. Like not even stupid like 5 pointers. नहीं भाई अच्छा 7-8 pointers. But it won't be like that in UPSC CSE at all. At least 9 to 10 months of constant 6 to 8 hours of study is needed. Nobody can crack it without it. जो भी बोलता है झूठ बोलता है. So just like in IIT Delhi, you might think that you are the best person, but there are many of my friends who cracked IIT also, AIMS also, but could not give even interview once of UPSC. So it won't be like college at all. So I hope this will help you in deciding whether you are made up for UPSC or not. Please think hard about these questions which I have raised, and please share this video so that others like do not end up wasting 5 to 10 years of their life. India is losing a lot because of this examination. Millions of students are like wasting their years and years together, and our demographic dividend is not being realized. So do give 5 star to this course if possible. Thank you for watching this. Have an awesome day.